Hello.
Who are you?
It's James.
Oh, well, okay. Well, everyone with a fucking mask. How should I recognize anyone? Man
Here.
here is stray or someone new and with a mask. I demand to take off the mask. Nobody does it. Inna Juliet.
I got, here, you need a roll of duct tape?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Alright, let me,
I brought some stuffs over.
who the hell's this?
I'm Stray.
You're what?
By Love and, what was the other guy's name? I don't remember, but, yeah, I'm Stu.
Well, I'm James.
And, got the other guy's name. I'm still getting used to down here.
Reggie?
But I think so.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I just moved a few stuffs over here. In my tent over there, the blue one, there should be some duct tape and some sewing kits.
Okay.
From my place that I brought over for mine, 'cause I found some. And then, well, I was gonna organize, but I want to wait until Balal's around to help me organize.
Organize what? You want a gun cleaning
like
kit?
bullets in one box, like, you know, like organized.
What's your...
But I wanted to wait until Balal is around so that he could help me, because that's why I brought more stuffs, so he could organize stuffs. And then he said, yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay. What's your name again?
People call me Stray.
Call you Stray?
What is your name?
Yeah.
Harper, but a lot of people call me Stray.
Alright, we already have a Harper. So,
Second Harper, I think my nightmares just came true. Nothing against you.
Right. So, my name's James. I'm one of the leaders here. Why don't you tell us about yourself? This is Yuri. I don't know if you met him. He's chief of security.
Yeah, he pulled a gun out.
Well,
because I was to show my face.
she didn't want to show her face, and I was like, yeah. Last time I went, before I went to my trip, there was a hostile situation, so you better listen when someone says take off your mask.
Right. Has anybody updated you or what's been going on around here?
No.
Wait, who?
You, Stray.
Well, I mean, I got told that there was an issue with the Overlook and that they were bugging you guys, being rude and all that, and then they said something about there might be a war coming, and I was just like, from an outside perspective, I was like, well, why give them what they want? And then he was like, yeah, maybe. And because if they want war, and then you're just gonna give it to them, you know. And then and then he was like, yeah. And then he was thinking about it. And he was like, yeah, that's true, and stuff. And then he knows about some of the guys in the Overlook. Doesn't like me for some weird reason. Yeah, that's actually where my nickname Stray came from.
So what do you know about the Overlook?
Nothing much besides doctors and about it. The doctors. I mean, a guy's stitch. He actually helped me when I was extremely sick at one point, but and I gave him blood, but yeah, some of his guys didn't like me there. They were pretty rude.
Why
So I
did
just decided not to go there.
why did they not like you?
I don't know.
They just didn't like it for no reason.
Yeah, they were just like, because I went there to give them blood because I told them that I was going to do that for payment. So I told him I was going to come there every day to give him some blood and stuff. And then he was like, okay, I'll be cool. And then, so I showed up there for 3 days giving blood. And then all of a sudden, one guy was just like, oh, it better not be that person again, blah, blah, blah. And then started getting really mad. And then one of the guys said, like, one of the guys were like, yo, you need to calm the hell down. Like, she's donating blood and stuff. And then, yeah, and then I was just like, okay, well, I mean, if he doesn't like me, why if I keep showing up here? Like, all I'm doing is just, trying to help people and stuff. And then that was the last time I don't. It's not the last time because when I was hanging out with the castle people, they took me there a few times, but I just ended up quiet because I just didn't want it to really be there. Didn't want any of them to really know him. And then as time went on, I stopped hanging out with the castle people too, and I just haven't talked to anybody in weeks. And then I remembered Jules talking about over here, and I'm just like, I want to go check it out. And then I was like, I'm scared.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the thunder. What was it, that last part? You were kind of scared?
I was scared to talk to people because I haven't talked to people in a couple weeks. And I was just alone.
So what you do before the world went to shit?
Nothing really.
For work or anything?
No, I didn't work.
How old are you?
What did you do?
16.
No.
Yeah, that makes sense. So when it comes
Where are
down,
you from?
What?
Where is you from?
I didn't hear you, sorry.
where are you from?
I was, well, from a lot of places, mostly travel.
Well, where did you born?
Oh, Canada.
Canada? What part of Canada?
Alberta.
So how'd you get all the way here?
I traveled.
You traveled to Chernobyl
Well,
voluntarily?
Well, yeah, I mean, I was with my parents. We
So
just traveled.
So your parents traveled a lot, and then you just went along for the
Yeah.
ride? What did your parents do for a living?
I didn't really pay attention to what they did.
You don't know what they did for work or anything?
No, didn't really care. So I didn't really pay attention. I was, I was just fun and walking around and stuff. Didn't really pay attention to what they did.
It's like your whole history is a mystery.
What? How?
Every question I ask you, you go, I don't know. You know what I mean? So besides that, you were saying to bylaw about this war with Overlook. Don't do it. So how would you handle it? Just curious.
If I was to handle it. The thing is apparently there's rumors, but I never heard of anything because yet again, I didn't really talk to anybody, so I don't know about the rumors or anything about that, so it really depends. I guess try to talk it out, like in a peaceful way.
What rumors are you hearing?
No, I got told that there was rumors, but I didn't really get told what rumors.
Like what kind of rumors?
I don't know. I just said that I was told that there was rumors, but I don't know what kind of rumors. Like someone from here, I don't know, I don't remember who, but said that there was like they were like, have you heard about the rumors or something? And I was just like, no, because like I haven't talked to anybody in weeks, so like,
And
yeah,
that,
and then he was like, oh, okay.
oh,
And that's about it, so.
so you heard there was rumors, but no one told you what the rumors were. Got it. So you're saying talk to Overlook and try to handle everything peacefully.
Yeah, so then nobody gets hurt.
Right. What if they're not peaceful?
Why wouldn't they be?
Well, there's a lot of intel that we've been gathering, and they hurt people. They kidnap people.
I mean, I did hear that people did kidnap people, but
You heard about the
and
Reavers, right?
rob people. I
Guys in
think so, yes.
guys running around in ghillie suits, killing and kidnapping people.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So our intel tells us that either we can't confirm this part. It's Overlook, or Overlook is very friendly with the Reavers. Like very friendly. That's what our intel tells us. And we have.
Be friends with bad people.
I don't know. Goes against everything that the PRC stands for. But two of our people went missing about a week ago from guys in a ghillie suit and a white Ada. Our intel tells us that that white Ada is inside the Overlook, and that they have a bunch of ghillie suits. Rumor has it in the region that ghillie suits and this white Ada has been seen going in and out of Alter. Now, with all that being said, it's either Overlook is the Reavers, or they're allied and they supply the Reavers. So this whole war started because of our people going missing. It was a doctor and his patient. The doctor was working on a cure to the infection. Rumor has it he cured his patient. A couple days after he cured him, he went missing. Him and the patient. They got kidnapped by men in ghillie suits. A friend of the doctor, who was not a part of our group, but a friend of ours, called for help, saying she seen ghillies in the area, and she was at the dam down the road. and no one heard from her since. And that white Ada, 20 minutes after our people went missing, was seen with a bunch of guys in ghillie suits driving through Starry with a Hummer, a Humvee, heading towards the Overlook. A couple days after that, we got confirmation that that white Ada went to the Overlook, was parked inside of the Overlook, and there's been guys in ghillie suits going in and out of Alter, the Overlook, with ghillie suits. I haven't heard from my people, my 2 people that went missing, and my ally, for about a week. Now, why would they be kidnapped? Maybe that guy holds the key to cure the infection. That guy, if he cures the infection, holds the key to the future of us getting back on our feet and bringing back civilization. The PRC is busting their ass to bring in the right people, have somewhat of a military force, bring in doctors, teachers, mechanics, engineers, electricians, because these are the minds and the people that need to be protected if we're ever going to get back on our feet. Because of that, we are a threat to the Overlook. Because the Overlook wants to rule the whole region. Problem is, they're the biggest group. And they are very well equipped and have a lot of people. I don't want it to go to war. I want to be left alone. I want to push our idea how we believe in individual liberty, and we don't believe in government overreach. The government has no right to tell somebody else how to live. But we believe in life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You have the right to life. That doesn't give you the right to take out somebody else's life. You have the right to liberty. That doesn't trump someone else's right to liberty. You have the right to pursue happiness. That doesn't trump someone else's right to pursue that. So we believe in individual liberty with law and order. No stealing, no killing, because you have the right to your property if that's your happiness. You have the right to believe whatever you want, live your life the way you want. As long as you don't break certain rules and laws, you'll be fine. And that's not government overreach. That's law and order. Sovereign citizens, completely free. No one owns this land. If no one claimed it, then it becomes yours. Just like this is our land. You have the right to that. To set up a community or whatever. Once we got up on our feet, and we built this place, we started having problems. Because we started pushing our idea forward. We'll take anybody, but you live by our rules. That's why we built this jail behind me. Everybody has the right to a fair trial, depending on what crime you committed. The punishment will fit that crime. You steal, we steal time away from you. Depending on what you stole, depends on if you get punished. If you were starving, getting ready to die, you stole someone's food, you have to have some kind of punishment, but it'll be a little slap on the wrist. You stole someone's car, it's a little different. time would be a little bit longer. Me, Bylaw, and Reggie are the counsel of the PRC. So anytime someone breaks a law, we'll hear all the information, all the evidence. We'll give the person a chance to speak freely. If they want to have a representative of one of their peers, someone here can hear their story and defend them. We'll hear all the things that they have to say, gather up all the evidence. We'll be the prosecutor, so we'll push the evidence forward, saying we know this, we have eyewitnesses, blah, 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 blah. Do you plead guilty or not guilty? Not guilty. We hear what he has to say. Trial begins. If he says guilty, me, Bylaw, and Reggie step off to the side, discuss things, and have a vote on what the punishment shall be. There's only two things that get the death penalty. That's taking someone else's life in cold blood and treason against the PRC.
What's treason?
Treason would be talking to known enemies of the PRC, giving out information, even if it is an ally, but we don't want anybody outside of our walls knowing it, giving that information over to another group, dealing with and supplying cannibals and bandits and stuff like that. Anybody that's bad, because it goes against everybody else.
So what happens if I'm friends with somebody who's friends with one of the Overlook guys? Is that treason or is that not treason?
Well, you're friends with a friend. So is your friend part of the Overlook?
No.
All right. So when it comes down to talking to your friend, you just don't tell him anything that's happening here.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Even if your friend was part of the Overlook, you're kind of dealing with one-on-one with the enemy, so you would have to cut ties with that. But we would sit down, me, Bylaw, and Reggie, and discuss that with you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, like, because, like, a few times, I guess I kind of hung out with Goose a few times, but, like, that's because I was with my friend that was friends with him. And then, yeah, that's about it.
Who's your
trade with him?
Who's your friend?
I call him Sassy Sam.
Sassy Sam. So I'm assuming his name's Sam.
Yeah. But I don't know where he is. He just disappeared one day, and then that was like a couple weeks ago, I think. I'm not sure. I didn't track it, days.
Mm-hmm.
It's been at least a couple of weeks. I haven't seen or heard from him, so.
Right. See, when it comes down to this war, I don't want to go to war because I don't want. There's going to be innocent people that die on both sides. That's what it comes down to, right? I don't want to have to bury anybody that is here because this is my family. But at the same time, I can't be naive. Overlook is going to attack us. They're going to come after us because they're not good people. They come off to the whole region that they're good, but there's a lot of information that I know and information that comes through these walls that tells us otherwise. And I know that they're going to come back down here and they're going to try to knock our gate down and kill everybody inside. That's going to happen. So we have to be prepared, because if we're not, everybody that I swore to protect is going to die. So I'm forced to do something that I don't want to. I'm forced to become something that I don't want to become. I just want to work on cars, man. I was a mechanic before the world went to shit. That's what I like doing. I like fixing and building things. But now I have to play a soldier in a fucking war against people that hurt my people.
Yeah, and it doesn't make sense because you guys are like way the hell over here.
Right. Well, people are scared because they don't know really what we're about. We stay to ourselves. We hunt this valley. We live off the land. We plant crops. Go out, supply, to get supply runs. We try to help people. We're a mystery.
I mean, that's not really a bad thing. You guys don't do.
We don't do anything bad. We don't hurt people. It's one of our rules. We don't hurt. We try to look out for our fellow man because the real enemy's not man. It's the virus, the infection. You know, man fucked the world up. That's why if we have a chance to put it all back together, we have to do it right this time. We have to give people the chance to not be governed, but rules that they have to follow. Rules that protect every living person on this planet. But they have to be able to live their lives the way they choose because there's too many ideas out there. There's too many opinions on what I believe in, what I don't believe in, what God you believe in, what God you don't believe in, vice versa. If you even believe in a God, you know what I mean, sex orientations, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Everybody's different, and happiness to me is not happiness to you. So how do you protect my happiness and protect yours at the same time? Right off the bat, everybody has the same human rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. As long as their happiness is not hurting other people and their happiness is not trumping on life and liberty, then we should be good. You know what I mean? And you have the right to property. You put your sweat and blood into it, you have the right to it. You know?
So I got another question.
So,
So, if they're targeting here, right? Why not just move on to the nether part?
so much work we've done down here.
Like,
We have 3 different compounds in this valley. There's 3 compounds in this valley. We've done a lot of work. Yuri, you want to leave this place? Yuri, do you want to leave this place?
It depends. If you still have to brief me what happened in the time I was away, but
I'm just waking up too. I was kind of like out all weekend.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Still there is what happened on that day when Siberano and Overlook was there, but
Oh yeah, you want to sleep, right?
yeah, I had to walk away.
Yeah, well, they came down. We had a meeting with Seaburn, and they were telling us that their whole plan is to cure the whole world. They have these big planes, and they're going to shoot, dump nightshade in the atmosphere, and it's going to go all around the world. And it's going to take 50 years to cure the whole world. Where WASP's whole plan is to basically cure the peninsula, and they'll have that ready by the end of the year. But they're not planning on doing anything with the world. It's just the region. Seaburn's a little bit bigger than that. So Overlook came up. They said I was calling them tyrants. They have possibly a spy inside our group, they were saying. Or I was talking to Bylaw, and Reggie, I think Shepherd's Crook or whatever. They I think they're the league because I was saying some stuff to them the other day before Overlook showed up. Basically, they were just pumping out their chest. They came down there with extreme numbers of men, basically saying that the rumors and all that bullshit need to stop. Blah 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 blah. Fucking, a little aggressive, but I yelled at them. Reggie calmed them down. I'm telling you right now, they're coming back, brother. They're coming back. And like I said, I was asleep all weekend, so Reggie and Bylaw, they've been if you notice, there's an outer perimeter. They've been working on that, so I know they know more information. I'm almost positive things happened since me and you've been asleep. But going back to Overlook, I think they were just coming down to see a look at our perimeter and our defenses and how many people are awake. Kind of like a recon mission without being secretive. You know what I mean? Reggie agreed with me. They were being aggressive. I'm gonna tell you right now, if Seabird never showed up when they did, there was probably been an all-out war that day with us and them. But they showed up at the perfect time. They were a little aggressive, and then things calmed down, and they left.
To me, it sounds like they're trying to um make you guys do something first. That's what it sounds like.
I think they wanted to see to test our defenses. But yeah, they probably want us to take the first shot.
I mean, I got like a lot of nails.
Yeah, we got a lot of
I
nails,
mean,
so that's good. But yeah,
No, that's not the problem. It's just when you want home, why you would leave it.
right. So the other thing is they had 9 people right out front of our gates right here. They had people over across the tracks in the trees and people down.
No, it
Yeah,
was 11.
11, was it 11?
I counted 11. It was two on the hill there.
Oh, I
Yep.
must not have seen
Yeah,
them
we will
guys.
be dead.
Yeah, and then there was guys on the other side with the tracks, and then Jameson was down the road, and they said, "What are you doing?" He says, "Oh," he was acting like he didn't know us or anything like that, but he said he was coming down to make some trade with us. And then he crossed the river, and he see more people on the other side of the river, and they told him to get out of the area.
Mm.
And we didn't get a head count there, so yeah, they probably had about 15, 16 people, maybe 20. So the other group that no one's seen was probably on standby for reinforcements. So if they ever attack us, we got to be prepared that it's going to come in waves. That's why there's
what?
guns.
How are you guys gonna fight that?
Well, we got guns stashed everywhere around this compound. And did you ever hear about the Alamo? Did you ever hear about Benghazi?
Mm-mm.
Benghazi. 4 ex-Navy SEALs that joined the CIA for 13 hours straight got hit with 1,500 extremists, terrorists in the Middle East. Benghazi's in Libya. And there was more people there, but they weren't fighters. But out of these 4 guys, one died, and one had his arm like basically blown the hell off. The other 2 guys, untouched. They killed out of like 1,500. I think something like 1,000, 1,100, something like that. 4 guys. Yeah. Heart, man. They can get done. Shots got to count. I don't want it to come down to that. But, yeah.
Yeah, but the difference is they're special forces. Whatever.
Yeah. And we're
I know.
nobodies.
Back to your point, yes, we just die.
Mm.
Hoping the good ones, the innocents, can run away.
Right. Right. What the fuck are we supposed to do? What are we supposed to do, man? I don't want this war. I'm not a soldier. You know what I mean? Mm. I'm gonna fuck this infected up. Watch this. Motherfucker, I missed. Headshot. Yeah, right at the last second, I fucking lost my breath. But I fucking had him, and I missed and got him on the second shot, which the second shot was a pretty quick shot I got off.
Oh yeah, and a guy named Dimitri showed up earlier, a couple hours ago.
Who the fuck is Dimitri?
I don't know, some guy wearing green. Wearing a green.
You mean outside or in here?
Yeah, oh, he was outside, and then that's when somebody. Yeah, I'm not good at.
Oh, Dimitri, wait.
was like-
Is it mercenary?
Yeah, is it some kind of guy that hunts hordes of infected?
I don't know. He just. Although I was, he was. They were like, oh yeah, like, walk out and have your gun out and stand with me and stuff. And I was like, why? And then he's like, cause there's somebody that we don't know is here. And then I like looked, and then he was like standing there outside. And I was just like, we'll be fine. And then so I was just like, hi. And then he was like, hey. And then we talked for a little bit. And I was like, what's your name? And then he was like, Dimitri. What about you? And I was like, people call me Stray. And he's like, oh, okay, nice to meet you. And then yeah, that's about it. And then he said that he was following the train tracks and then saw this place. And then he had his gun out and stuff. And then that's when the others started getting paranoid that he thought that he could possibly be overlooked. But yeah. And I was just like, oh. And then he asked if we had any food, and I was like, do you like honey? And then he was like, yeah, it's not bad. And I was like, okay, so I gave him some honey. And then after that, he left. He went back towards the train tracks. That was about it. And the others were just really paranoid. While I'm just chilling.
Yeah, be careful with strangers, alright?
Yeah. Be very careful.
I mean, I haven't ran into any bad guys. At least I'm not sure I
There is
did.
always a first time.
I mean, I ran into a guy that said that he was thinking about robbing me, but then he didn't. And then he gave me a gun, and he told me how to put the bullets in, and then he gave me some food, and then he led me to Vybor. And then turns out that I ran into another guy. And then he said that that's the same guy that said he was gonna rob him too. So I was like, oh, okay. But then he never robbed him either. I don't
No,
know
it
if he was
sounds more
just
like,
saying that or not.
yeah, he's just saying that you're thankful.
Oh, well, because I was just like, well, I don't got really much, and I was like, do you want this? And he was like, no, because then he was gonna take me to Vybor, so like take over there,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Hmm.
Mhm. Whoa, and
anyone.
what is this history about oh fuck, what was his name? Always forgot. Elias and the other. What was the name of the other?
Quill?
Yes, Quill.
Yeah, I've interviewed them. They came from Iron Wall. What's the hell?
No, I know where they're from, but that's the whole thing. Why suddenly this change?
Well, they've been saying that they wanted to come into us for a while. They wanted to infiltrate us. Remember, we were hearing them rumors. I talked to both
Yes.
of them probably for over an hour. Had an interview with them, and I said, "Then Why would you want to leave and everything like that?" And they basically said that they have no faith in their leadership, and they're getting sick and tired of constantly having to bend the knee to Overlook. Because apparently Stitch has Alex, which is the leader there, under his thumb,
Yes.
and he's scared. So they couldn't deal with it anymore. And Elias, Quill's a doctor, so I don't think he wants to fight. But Elias asked if he can be on the front lines if we ever take the fight to Overlook. Now, me and Reggie are still working out a tactical plan. So me, you, and Reggie, you being security and everything like that, have to sit down and go over some of this shit. It's still a work in progress, but it seems like for a little while, for the last couple of days, all three of us are not up at the same time.
Yes. Sorry.
You know what I mean?
I thought about that some.
Right. But you know, we told everybody in the group that we're not talking about tactical plans until we have a plan in motion. So it's basically gonna be like, all right, come on, you guys are with us. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll let them know at a different location what we're doing because of the possible spies that we have.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And instead of running around going, I think it's you, or think it's you, or think it's you, that's going to cause chaos inside our walls. So,
No, of course.
you know what I mean? Everybody just needs to be vigilant, keep their eyes open, and whatever. The only thing I don't like, you can see right here from that hill. If I shut this door, look at all that. But then come over here, still got the train tracks. And I mean, not so much because we're almost leveled with them. You got all this blocking at the trees, all this stuff, and then over here. So I think we need to put on the inner walls. I think think we need to start doing towers. You know what I mean? Something.
Or we block off the trees with walls.
We what?
We block off the trees with walls.
I was thinking that, going up there and blocking all
Yes,
that.
you just taking the opportunity to have a concealment.
Right. Or what we can do is see the fence lines. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yes, I see that.
If the fence lines, we can put walls and then leave
Wow.
one spot open. What? Oh, the outer wall.
Ah,
You didn't
Yes.
see. You didn't see it. Go up on the fucking the nest. Yeah, they've been building. I don't think they're completely done. All the way around.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But if you look over right there, it looks like the bottom parts ain't done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got an outer wall now. Out there, and I think. But there's spots where, like, whoever fucking did this, there's like big gaps and shit.
Yes, I already thought about it.
Like right there. And
Oh, it's a wasteful as well, because now this gap is made with this barrier beneath it. So now you cannot pass.
Right.
But why not doing everyone like this? You would save some nails.
Right. I don't understand, like, well, no, there's gaps between some of the posts. Like, whoever was laying some of this shit. You know what I mean? Like, right there, if you look straight where I'm looking at, there's a big ass gap. So they're going to be able to see inside.
No, yes. Well, I don't know. Will we
Build it
cover
up.
it with planks or not? Or
We
just
got.
leave it like this?
I would like to cover it up with planks. What do you think?
No, I don't think so, because outer wall keeps them outside, but from the inner wall we can shoot them over the outer wall.
Gotcha.
Well,
What does process? What do you think about that person? Stray. Very sick.
16 years old girl. Sounds like puberty to me.
Hmm. But also very secretive. How do you not know what your mom and dad did for a living?
Yeah, I don't wonder actually, because I will offend you, but Americans are not surprising to me to be weird.
Alright, maybe you got a point, dude. I mean, they are fucking weird anymore.
I mean, if you look around here, you've if you know what your grandpa did, everyone behind after them did the same,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and else and else and else. Unless you're from the city.
Right, right. We gotta build a fucking walls up here. Well, actually, I think we could go up another floor, to be honest with you.
Here.
Yeah, up here, we can go up.
No.
I think we can go up one more floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah.
Alright. Well, get some rest, I guess. You know what I mean? A lot of work to get done.
Well, there's a thing I wanted to talk about.
Alright, let me get off this roof.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. I had some time to think when I was on my trip, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned 45 now. I don't know, I'm getting my gray hair thinking. Yeah.
You turned
But,
45?
yes, I'm old. I'm an old timer.
Wow, happy birthday, brother. I'm 41, man.
Yes. And yeah, I thought about this, about my power position, since I'm not with my head here, not anymore. I don't know. I am, but not. So I would, I don't know how you say that, delay that to someone else. Or
Oh, you don't want to be the chief of security anymore?
I think it's not that I don't want it. I think everyone wants to rank up in every phase of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm not the best, and right now, so better to put someone else who is with the head in the game.
Who do you think that's going to be?
Yes, I would say Mamba, but Mamba is not here and wouldn't speak a lot. He's not the biggest communicator.
Right.
Someone who I was observing, we all observe, he does great work, is Mac.
Mac.
Yeah.
I like Mac.
I was suspicious with him.
Mm-hmm.
Still, in front of him, I still am. I show him I'm suspicious, but he doesn't give any signal of treason or being a snake or something.
Right, right. You're going to still stay with us, though, right?
Yes. But I don't know. My thinking was this, my back hurts and.
You're getting old. Well, here's the thing. How I look at
Normally,
it.
45 is the age who you send soldiers first.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I hear you.
40 and 30, but yes, this word is for the youngs. And I'm a farmer.
Right. I respect your decision.
It doesn't mean I wouldn't fight with you.
No, I know. That's why I asked. You're still staying.
Yeah.
I respect your decision. The way I look at it, chief security. I've always wanted it be kind of like a branch from the council. Do you know what I mean? To kind of be in the council Um, but the reason the council has to state an odd number, just in case if a decision has to come down to a vote, it's easy. You know what I mean? If like me and you probably would agree, and bylaw and Reggie would agree, then the vote's a tie. I I accept. I agree with your decision, but before we push that forward, just let bylaw and Reggie know and tell them that you're thinking about Mac. Now, I don't know how you feel about
Yes.
this. I'm okay with this. For you to turn around and give the title to Mac without me and bylaw being and Reggie being involved, because it is your title to give. Like you could step down anytime you want. You know what I mean? It's the way I look at it. What me, bylaw, Reggie, and yourself are doing is volunteer work to run this place. You know what I mean? Eventually,
Yes.
I'm going to step away too, not away from the PRC. Like I'll always be here and here for the
No, I
PR.
know that
You know what I mean? But
I
eventually,
stepped down from the title, but I know I still have your guys' respect. That
right,
I
right,
always had.
absolutely, right. And there's going to be a day where I want to make, I'm getting too old, I'm getting tired. Let one of
Yes.
the young guys step the fuck up and take my spot. You know what I mean? Let me fucking retire or whatever. But I respect it. I do. I don't want them to be blindsided by it. And they'll respect your decision too. And I support and I support your decision with Mac, and I accept that too. Do you know what I mean? I respect
Yeah,
it.
I think just Mag is the best choice. So
I think so too. I wish Mama was still here,
I
dude.
think, yeah, personally, I think he's a weird guy, but he stands for the right things.
Right, right.
I mean, he's weird because he's British, but that's in his nature.
Well, so is Reggie. You know what I mean? But I get what you're saying. Some British guys are all a little off. Reggie's not off. Like he's on point with a lot of things. Reggie's a good guy.
Yes, yes. No, of course.
Right. But nah, I'm with it, brother. I'm with it. I'm with it. You know what I mean? Do you need your boots being fixed? Because they look all fucked up.
No, no, I'm going to throw away. I have enough boots.
You have another pair? All right.
Yes. No, and
You don't need duct tape or a sewing kit?
no, I'm good.
No. Well, do me a favor. Just put one of these. Because I got too much fucking. You know what I mean? Put them in your crates. I got too much shit on
Okay.
me. I can't take my mask off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Thank you. But nah, yeah, I'm good with it, brother. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to go to war. I don't want to fight. I don't want any of this shit happening.
No, I
But
know. I also I think it's well, the switch was every change of decisions has a reason. For example, Eliza Krill. For me, it's strange, but I trust you
yeah, I
to
felt them
trust
guy.
them
I
not to
felt them.
treason us.
Right. No, I felt them guys out, and
Mhm.
um, I asked them a shit ton of questions. What they think about Overlook, what they think about Iron Wall, why are they leaving Iron Wall? I told them straight up I heard about them wanting to infiltrate us. I made them feel very comfortable before I brought that up. Um, I talked to them about Corona, the castle people, see what they felt about that, and
Mhm.
it all comes back around for them is they're sick and tired of fucking Overlook putting their boot on their chest, basically. Do you know what I mean? And making them bend the knee,
Yep.
which I get it. And once the guy turned around and says, "Can he be on the front lines if we go to war with them?" At that point, bullets are fucking flying. He's going to be one of the first people that gets killed. I don't see someone.
Elias, you know that day when we went on this prison island to make this huge raid, and I was on the front, on the wall to the smaller prison on our side of the bridge,
I know. I
and
remember I had
I was
to,
giving out some vodka.
I, I had to call you back when you got to the other side. I'm like, where the fuck are you, dude?
Yeah, I was then on the other side as well. Yes, but yeah, and Elias was there. I didn't know him at the time, but he recognized me sometimes later, and yes, he was on the other side as well. He fights like hell.
Nice, nice, nice.
No, I never thought they are bad. Just
Well, when I heard, when Lisa told me that he wanted to infiltrate us, I didn't really ever trust Lisa. You know what I mean? Because she's like CIA. I forget exactly what she was, but like CIA,
no, she
MI.
was by the Marines, a sergeant by the Marines, or by the
Yeah,
Navy. I don't know.
but she was more of a spy than anything, and that's what she did. She would go in and fuck around with group leaders and shit, and have them go like kind of crazy because give them a bunch of bullshit ass intel and basically unstable.
Well,
Yeah, well, the United States does that a lot.
that's the woman nature.
They right. They send in agents, CIA agents, to people like political people, but they're not really political, and they fuck around with world leaders. So they think they're getting
Oh
ready
yes.
to be attacked or whatever the case may be. And they can't trust anybody. Then they come in and they become their biggest allies. Well, when I found that out about her, then she starts telling us that people want to infiltrate us. I'm like, I don't even know if I can fucking believe her 100%. But at the same time, I'm not going to let my guard down, and my guard's going to go right up.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, we recruited someone who is exactly how you how you said, a CIA guy who went in to make some
Yeah,
sketchy shit.
Victor or some shit like that.
But
I haven't met him yet.
no, it was I don't know. His name was something with B, but Bronx, something like this.
Hmm.
But he never woke up again. I think he just left.
Hmm. Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid.
And I brought it up. He said, "Oh, what was you working before all this?" And she said, "Yeah, I was sent here by the CIA." Why would the CIA? Ah, now I get it. Of course, to infiltrate the country, to start a proxy war, so you can found it.
Right, right.
Where do I know this?
Right. You fuckers. You know what I mean? Like, the fuck, dude. People were talking about fucking capitalism, too, being evil. It's like, dude,
Oh
don't.
no, yes.
The other night
Really,
at the meeting,
I get it. Look, for the young, it's always like it's
well,
evil to work.
well, it's not fair that they're rich. Well, they busted their asses 7 generations ago to become fucking rich forever. Yeah,
Yes, usually, yes, of course.
you know what I mean?
But
But
no, I get the perspective when you're young, but when you get older, you see why and the connections.
well, let's be honest. Like, the
There
generations
are
of
some beautiful things about socialism, I would say, or the communist I had. For example, a lot of people still missed it, or still when the world was something, because of you could go to the how you call them adventure parks, you know,
mm,
those attraction parks
oh,
for free. It was totally free. Uh,
yeah,
yeah, stuff like this was
but it's
free, and
but it's not free. Someone's
but
paying
of
for
course,
it. You know what I mean? Someone's paying for
well,
it.
yes and no. That's the yeah,
Yeah, you know what I mean? Someone's
yeah. You
paying
have to
for it.
make contribution for the whole community. Yes, of
Right.
course.
Yeah,
And
someone's paying for it.
but yes, in the end, it's the government. But you're not paying it directly, so it's
Right.
all everyone was just poor, and
Well, let's be
that was the
honest.
only beauty part. But that's all.
Right. But
And the doctor was free.
let's be honest though. So fucking the government's paying for it, right? Which means it's really not that expensive to run one of them parks. But like Disney World and shit, Disney's pocketing all that money, so they're allowed to charge whatever they want because it's free enterprise, capitalism, whatever, right? But when the government's running it, it doesn't cost that much money. So let's say they're charging, because they're collecting money from citizens and shit, they're charging $100 for you to get into the park, right? And then they take all this money off of everybody so everybody can get in for free. And the charge is $100. But in reality, it only costs $5, and they pocket $95 from everybody in the country.
Oh no, of course I know, but
That's communism, brother. So, like, this is how I look at it. There are good socialist programs, like in the United States before it fell. Like they had welfare, which took care of poor people, and they got welfare checks and stuff from the government. Government got that money from taxpayers. Like I'm like, I can get down with that. That's cool. Like so people ain't living in poverty and starving and all that shit. But the problem is the government runs that program, and anything a government runs always becomes corrupt. So there's people on welfare that shouldn't even be on welfare. They're just lazy and they don't want to work. The way I look at welfare, it should be you should have a disability, like you're not able to work. But no,
yes.
you know what I mean, and that's a prime
Oh yes,
example.
yes.
It's fucking corrupt
We
as shit.
had exactly this. If you if you're lazy and poor, you were poor.
Right. If you don't want to work, you
But
should be
if
fucking
you
poor.
couldn't work, if you couldn't work, yes, of course you have to show it always. You have tests
Right, right,
every month, I guess. Even it was visible, like you had no legs, for example.
right,
Even
right.
those people had to go every month to for this retest
Right.
that they are really incapable.
Right. If you're taking money out of my pocket, I'm not an asshole. If you're taking money out of my pocket because of taxes and you're giving it to somebody else so they can get food and shit, that person better not be able to work. That's how I look at it. Like I'm willing to help. Like, all right, yeah, that's a good cause, whatever. But at the same time, I don't want to see 9 generations of people just on welfare, and they have Jordans and iPhones and all name brand clothes, Nike and all that shit, and the government gives them food. And it's like, nah, dude. Like these people are just lazy, dude. They're just lazy.
I didn't know that
Oh yeah,
America had this because I know still America as, well, let's say everyone knows it normally, I would say, as the most capitalist world because they, well, I wouldn't say they invented it, but they claimed to invent
well, they perfected it, free enterprise and all that shit. You know what I mean? But like, the thing is,
it.
though,
Oh,
no, there's definitely people there. Like, there's people living in like ghettos, like really bad neighborhoods and shit, and they're supposed to be like poor people and shit that are driving
mm,
around Mercedes Benz and they have the newest iPhone or Android and have flat screen TVs that are huge and the best clothes and all, and they get a check from the government, $1,500 a month to put food in their fridge, and their rent or their mortgage is half of what it normally would be for a normal American because the government's paying for that. Affordable living, they get benefits for your government, all this shit, and they don't work. And the crazy thing is, a lot of them sell drugs on the side. So the government's giving them money. It's bullshit. And it's like, why are they on welfare?
the
Because
craziest part I ever heard about the United States, I almost never believed it when I turned on the TV, but of course our media propaganda made it jokes about this. It's the immigration flood,
oh,
and
dude,
apparently the government are paying those or even
oh yeah,
solving them through
oh yeah,
somehow,
oh yeah,
whatever ways they have.
yeah.
And
It,
yes, I found that crazy. I never could imagine that happened here. Like,
right,
okay, first off, there is nothing here, but let's say there is something to yeah,
right.
the woods. shoot them. They would sink the
Oh,
boats, I think.
I'm going to tell you right now, if the world didn't go to shit, if the government in America doesn't get their heads out of their asses, there probably would have been a civil war. Like it's getting bad because
Oh, we heard in the media that it's already like not a civil war. Like every war grows differently. It was
hmm
more a identity war,
oh yeah,
civil war identity. Like
well,
it was like red and blue, and
oh yeah,
some 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 few peoples in between who are the innocents who had to choose between the two.
right. Yeah,
It's kind of like this.
if the world didn't go to shit, it would it would have got fucked up there because it was fucked up right before I went to prison, man. The world, America was like, no one gets along anymore, dude. It's sad, and you know what? It's all propaganda. It's dumbing down the kids in school, giving people free
No,
money, so people that are working
yeah.
their asses off are fucking pissed. Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Well, I can just tell from my perspective. At least in the media, it's always like this. In the media shows the worst part of it, but I think
Oh
the
yeah,
the general part of the people still had, I would say, hope and
well, I've always believed in the American way.
brotherhood.
I've always believed in the American way. Do you know what I mean? And like your true Americans, the ones that believe, like, put it this way: Obama got elected, right? Slavery, racism still big in America because people can't get over something
Oh yes,
that they didn't live through or whatever the case may be. I don't want to sound racist because it's not racist what
yeah,
I'm saying, but it's the truth. Like racism's still
yeah.
strong. Racism's still strong in America. And the crazy thing is, I've always thought this was crazy. I voted for Obama. Obama got elected, and if you go from the end of slavery to when Obama was elected, it was like it was something like 140 years, 150 years, something like that, which is not
Mm-hmm.
a lot of generations. And it's crazy that African Americans went from being in chains and slaves to 150 years later, a black man gets elected to
And still claiming there is like how I heard
ra-
something
racism.
systemical racism,
Oh,
something like this. It makes no sense.
systematical racism, which means the
Yeah.
system's against you. Yes, yes. And that's the thing.
Mm.
It's sad because the youth, and it's not just in America. It's the world. It's the world. The youth was being brainwashed at the end before the world went to shit.
Yes. I had once before the fall talk with an American, and here we make jokes about blacks because we don't have blacks in this country, so it's rare to us.
hmm
And for example, Mamba is the first one I ever met.
Well, you know he's Middle Eastern.
No,
Oh no! Oh,
Mamba is.
not Mamba. I was thinking Bylaw. Sorry,
Oh no,
the
that's
Mamba.
even worse.
You fucking Russians,
No,
man.
but I was making jokes like just like this. It's even worse, but I don't care. It's like I'm just saying something.
Right, right.
But
Listen,
yeah, he
I
didn't get that. He was like, "Oh, you cannot say that." So why not? Who is government coming for me? It's what is happening? It's I'm back in communist times or what?
right, right.
In for example, in in the Soviet Union, we couldn't say something bad about our ancestors, like leaders, ancestors, past leaders like Stalin, Lenin.
Oh yeah, Stalin. See, no, what's crazy? Everybody talks about Hitler. Stalin killed way more people than Hitler did.
Yes,
Th-
yes,
A
and
lot, and not even,
the
but like a little bit, like a lot more. And no one talks about him, dude.
no, it's a huge, even for us it's a huge joke. We know that.
Right,
We know our history very well,
right.
and uh, and we are, well, I wouldn't say everyone, of course, but kind of honest about it. Yes, Stalin, but the whole joke it was Hitler. Only the losers get punished,
Ah, I got you.
and that was the whole thing. So Stalin was after, oh, well,
Well,
we
who
were
writes the
good,
history
people dead.
books?
Now
Who,
we hidden all those dead,
right,
and all those reports came after. I don't even know after
it,
his death.
right,
Like it was published a long time after it.
right, right. Well, see, the way I look at it, to go back to what we were talking about, I grew up in Philadelphia, and some of the best people I've met in my life, like just genuine good people, were African Americans. And some of the worst people I've met in my life were white people, and every shade in between both them colors. You know what I mean? And
Mm.
it's sad because if you think someone's an asshole and they're not the same color as you, sometimes people think you're racist. It's like, no, you're just an asshole. I don't I don't not like you because you're black. I don't like you because you're a fucking dick. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
you're just a fucking dickhead. You know what I mean? Like get the fuck out of my face. And it's like I love that we have different races in our group and different kinds of people. Like Harper's different, Bylaws, Middle Eastern, Mamba is where's Mamba from?
He's Congolese, but he lived in, no. His father is from Congo, so that's why the
Congo.
color.
Yeah, he's
Yes,
African.
and but he lived in Finland. Then he came to Cernarus and got Mamba.
Ah, so he's
That's his story.
African
So
Finland.
he is, yes, he's so African Finland and Cernarus
Right,
born.
right. You know what I mean? You got Harper. She, he, they, whatever is different. You got bylaws. Then you got me as an American. You Russian. Then you got fucking Reggie's fucking British. You know what I mean? We're all different, dude. I fucking love it. I love it.
Yes,
You know what I mean? Different cultures, different backgrounds. We all look at things differently. And the way I look at it, I like when you have so many people around you that are different, but you all have one goal, and
yes.
that's to live and survive. And look what the fuck we built with all these people. Like we're not before the world went to shit. We weren't. None of us were supposed to be friends. You know what I mean? We're supposed to be
No, really not.
in our own little groups. But look what we have accomplished, dude. You know what I mean? I guarantee you, give us fucking even more time. We'll have working electricity. You know what I mean? We'll have something
Yeah, maybe.
because we're not that far away from the fucking dam, dude. I've been thinking about that dam. I guarantee you, we can get that thing up and running again, and that thing would generate
Yeah,
fucking
having an engineer would be great.
yeah, which would give us fucking electricity. We're not that far. It's not that hard to connect it. There's already so many fucking wires around here.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And if you follow the wires, if you follow them, they lead right to the dam. Right to the dam. Up the
Yeah,
hill.
that would be easy to connect.
Right,
Just having the damn running.
right. You just gotta get it up and running. And here's the thing. I
And it's
love
Soviet built, so it runs forever, forever.
the American built.
Everything
The
was good.
American built used to be good like 50 fucking years ago. I
Well, it's
think
like German. No, they used to be good, but then they dropped.
yeah, they turned to shit because they started using Chinese
Yes.
metal. Chinese steel sucks. Fucking sucks, dude. I swear everything in this country is made out of Chinese steel. When it comes down to the tools, dude, they fucking break it. Like you're sawing it. It's like you get 4 uses out of it. It's like I gotta sharpen this thing again, dude. You know what I mean?
But that's not completely true, actually, because the Chinese are smart. They only sell good stuff, the good quality stuff they have. They have good quality stuff, but they only sell it to the allies, or to the
Yeah.
one with interest. And the low quality stuff, they sell it for the even higher price.
Yeah. Well, I think all
And
the low quality shit they sell to fucking America. I really do, too, because their
yeah,
shit.
and to Western countries, yes.
Right. I mean, like their computer chips are fucking badass, dude. Like all that kind of shit's good, but it's like they're fucking steel, dude. Like it just blows, dude. It does. Fucking sucks. You get like a crescent wrench from them, dude. It's like a year later, it's like sticking. It's all rusted the fuck up, dude. It's like this thing sucks. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna be going to bed. Tired.
Yeah.
I want to shoot one more fucking infected. I love coming up here and just shooting them. You know what I mean? I don't see any
I
though.
see one.
I usually like I'll see them over there, like over there on that hill.
Mm.
I'll see them down at the other town, and I usually see them like real far away, and I'm like, oh, fuck yeah.
Sometimes if you shoot the wall, they hear it and walk over there.
Ooh. Well, yeah, there's like no movement.
No, there is one, but behind the.
The barn?
Yes. But the white one.
The one that's all fucked up?
Yeah.
Left or right side?
No, it's between the two inlets,
Oh,
level 3.
where the truck is?
No. Behind it. Behind the
Oh,
building.
oh, oh, oh. What the fuck?
But yes, we will never be friends if the world still turn like normal.
Nah.
That's right.
Yeah, people don't like me either. They're always saying I'm a fucking hothead, dude. Oh, I got one. You see him? Camouflage. Where the rubble is. Right side. If you look at the right side door, you can see it.
Yes.
Ah! Motherfucker, I get him. I think I hit the wall. Oh, did I get him?
Yeah, I didn't saw it. I don't know, I didn't saw it.
Uh,
What? Something
oh,
else.
nope. He's right there.
No, oh well.
Oh, motherfucker, I held my breath too long.
I didn't.
Got him. No, I didn't get him. Fucking dick.
No. Now.
Yeah.
Now you have.
Well, I was aiming for like the back of his that second shot that I took that I missed. I was aiming for the back of his fucking brainstem.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And this gun's fucking badass. I love this gun. Oh, I'm like hanging off the
Oh yeah, I
edge.
see one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
he's gonna push
Let me
it.
get up. You AKing it?
Yes. I saw some movements there. There is one.
All right.
Wait, let's zoom out.
I come up here all the time in target practice.
Yeah, sometimes I shoot with the 2022 sport rifle that I have, like a toy.
Mm-hmm. Little pea shooter. Did you get that fucker?
No, I was trying to lure him out, but he doesn't listen to my shot.
Where is he at?
Door, what, we have one to the third house. There
Oh,
were these fences between the three.
you're aiming over there.
Yeah.
I like when they're high up on the hill, dude. I fucking love hitting them ones. Stacy's up again. Not Stacy, Stray.
It's crazy.
She's just standing there.
Yeah, weird.
What, she's just standing there?
Yes.
Fucking weirdo. Wish I had a rock, I'd throw it at her. Like something, you know what I mean?
I used to throw rocks sometimes at my boys,
Uh,
just for fun. Sometimes they was like working in the field, right? And I was like throwing a rock to pretend it was the other one, and then they would fight, and I was and I was laughing in the corner.
oh, shit. No more fucking infected, dude? I don't see any of them. I usually see like 3 or 4 of them when I'm up here. Do you know what I mean?
Yes. you should.
Just shooting, just see if I can lure any of them out. I shot into the town and then I shot at the bridge.
I think Stray freaked out.
You got one?
No. No.
Motherfucker.
No.
Yeah, I'm rolling all around too. Where the fuck are these fuckers? Alright, I think I want to go to sleep.
Yep, I'm the same.
Yeah, load my gun back up, put my fucking shit back on it.
Alright.
Alright, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man.
Yes.
Try to get some rest.
Yeah, but this tent.
That tent down there?
Yeah, some crates would be more economic of space. Good night.